through 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. 2 Timothy 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. 2 Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their king nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power, giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rikar Kodash, and double honor to the men of Great Millstone that's out there on the highway and byway pushing this truth day in and day out. Also pushing the truth for the worldwide internet, reaching the elect to pull them out of a two-thirds state of mind so that we can be beamed up on the chair of salvation to live in the kingdom under King David and the supreme king, Yahweh, which he has the title of command and authority and rulership over heaven and earth. Those title was given to Yahweh by his father Yahweh. Also, I'm not a member of GMS, but I believe GMS has the 100% truth of the Bible to the Akim and Aqua, which are the men and women that are listening and continue to pray for more faith, repent, fast, and keep the laws and commandments to the best of your ability. As it states in John 14:15, if ye love me, keep my commandment, as well as Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandment, for this is the whole duty of man. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I want to go in on this particular, let me get this out the way. This is what came up on my feed, called Scoop. And this is like big talk right now with this sheriff and the judge. You know, something had to happen in order to get the sheriff to come after the judge like that. I mean, everything is going to come out in the wash. You know, it could be adultery. You know, the judge could have slept with this man's wife. I mean, that's the pretty much the only thing that I can think of that will make another man, you know, come and just delete you. And these two guys here, you know, even though they Edomites, wicked, you know, um, just I mean, I mean that's the only thing that I can think of. Either woman or you know they were doing something together that they shouldn't be doing. But that's Esau. Esau, he's a profane, wicked man. And that's him by nature. That ABC stuff or drugs. Who knows? He didn't. The judge didn't pay up, or he lied about something. But it will all come out in the wash. And I read Second Ezra 15, and what would it go back 15 and 14 on down, really to 16. 16 was the point that, listen, we're in these perilous times. It's cold-blooded time. We're at the end. A lot of these people, they're going to disregard your position, your title. Because normally the sheriff and the judge, they go hand for hand. The sheriff do the groundwork, the judge do the paperwork. You get what I'm saying? So the sheriff, he go out there, he make the arrest. When he need a warrant to go make the arrest or whatever, he go to the judge. The judge sign off on it, and the sheriff will go pick up, apprehend, the criminal. So they work hand in hand. The sheriff makes the arrest, the judge set, you know, he set the sentence for whatever crime you committed. And like I said, I've never heard this before, and all my life that a sheriff went and deleted a judge. So it got to be something. Like I said, the judge might have been dealing with the sheriff's wife, and they might need to go check on his wife. I'm just saying. Or it could be, you know, some drug dealing, or they did something, you know, some ABC action, and the judge is threatened to, you know, bring it out. So in order for him not to bring it out, you know, he came in there with that shotgun and did what he had to do to keep that a secret, or whatever it was. You know, he could have, or the judge could have did something, you know, to the sheriff. If he have any children, whatever, he could have did some pedo stuff. Who knows? To make a man want to come to your office, you know, to a government, you know, come on government property, you know, federal property, and just unalive you just like that. That man, he had in his mind was nothing was going to stop him. He didn't mind for what he about to do. He don't mind going to do jail time behind this, because he know he was to go unalive somebody on federal property, you know, government, however you want to call it, right there in front of the secretary and whoever else was in that building. He didn't give a damn. So, you know, I'm playing this video, fair use, fair use. I'm not making any money off this here. I'm, you know, just going off scriptures, you know, and that's pretty much it. You know, I haven't heard the whole story. I'm just giving some example of what a man will probably, of a man will do something to that extent to want to unalive somebody. It has to be one of those options. You know, either you lay with his wife, you touch his child or whatever, you know, in a sexual way or whatever, or you some, you know, drug deal went bad or whatever, or some type of you know, both of y'all had some type of, you know, homo act or whatever. I'm just assuming, but it will all come out in the wash. So again, fair use, just playing this video to show the audience, you know, what did happen.
A judge shot inside a Kentucky courthouse, reportedly by the county sheriff, is confirmed dead.
Letcher County Courthouse got shots fired. Around 3 p.m., dozens of police officers descended on the Letcher County Courthouse in Whitesburg, Kentucky, after shots were fired. Some witnesses in the judge's office. Police reportedly arrested Letcher County Sheriff Mickey Steins, who was accused of shooting District Judge Kevin Mullins.
And he looked... Oh man, he kind of remind me of Pee Wee Herman a little bit. I want to take that little arrow, but let me see.
Inside his office.
Yeah, he look like a little Pee Wee Herman or whatever. Ain't no telling what this guy did to get blazed like that in the office.
The Kentucky governor reports the judge was shot and killed in the Letcher County Courthouse. The judge was identified as District Judge Kevin Mullins by Kentucky State Auditor of Public Accounts Allison Ball. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear said in a social media post that he had been informed that a district judge in Letcher County had been shot and killed in his chambers. Was reporting Kentucky Sheriff Mickey Steins allegedly shot the district judge while in his office inside the courthouse. Our affiliate did report a nearby school in Letcher County did go on lockdown due to this shooting. Kentucky State Police Post did confirm they will be the ones investigating this incident that occurred at the court. Judge shot.
And the deal is, this guy here, he didn't give a damn. He didn't come in with no mask. He didn't come in with no gloves on his hand to try to hide his identity. This man was on a rampage. I mean, he did not give a damn. And this judge, whatever. Listen, there was just judgment brought forth on him. Straight up judgment. Let's go to a scripture on that. I think it's Isaiah, 9:7. Or 7 and 9. Hold on, let me. Been a minute. What is it? Job. Is it 7 and 9? Oh, come on. Here it is. No, that ain't it. Oh my goodness. What I'm trying to get is whoever dies being innocent. That's what I'm trying to get. So let's go back. Isaiah, let's see. Hold on. I cannot believe I forgot just that quick. Yeah, this is Job 4 and 7. Says, remember I prayed thee, whoever perished being innocent. That judge was not innocent. And he's in a position of justice, and this man, probably, I take that back. I guarantee you, he probably gave Jake, more time than was on the books. If Jake was qualified for 3 years, he probably gave Jake 6 years. He doubled it. And I know I'm not speaking just speaking on this. And my mom used to work at the prison, and she used to look over the books on the inmates, and for the same crime that Jake would get, and the same crime that Esau would get, Jake would get, but Esau would get the lesser time, and it would be right at like a 3 to a 4, maybe a 5-year difference. And that's injustice. So, he was judges like him, Esau, they are unjust judges. And they sitting in the judge position. The true judge are the prophets that keep the laws and commandments, that judges the people. And in the kingdom, guess what? The judges are the saints, which is the prophets that is on earth. We don't know if we the prophets or not, but we doing the work of the prophets. Ain't nobody else doing it. So, the 144,000 are going to be the judges in the earth. And I pray just like you brothers that are, if listening, whatever, we all hoping and praying, that one day we will be those judges in the earth. That be of that 144. So again, let me read this again. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? So everybody have did something. Where were the righteous cut off? Ain't nobody perfect. It doesn't matter how righteous you are, you still in sin. So going back to the subject at hand with this judge, I'm thinking it could be just my opinion. Again, I'm thinking it could be, this judge could have messed around with his wife. I'm gonna say that, but from the looks of it, he looked like he might have did something else, because he do look kind of, fruity and a perv also, I mean a pedo. I meant what that too, pedo, perv, all that. But I think he probably did something with his wife. That's what I'm thinking. And when you do something like that, not too many guys are going to give you, second chance. Because a lot of guys can't live that down. So I ain't gonna be on here too long. This is just something that I just wanna put out there, because Esau Keener #1 is falling, and again, this is something new. I've never seen this, before, and I'm sure it probably happened, somewhere in the other part of the world or whatever, or I just didn't, hear it. But like I said, when you have a sheriff and a judge, in this situation where one unalive another, hey, it just let you know people are people. Positions don't mean anything, but you would think that wouldn't happen because they work hand in hand, and I'm sure they probably did a whole lot of cricket stuff also. But anyway, let's go down to this here. Proverbs 6:32. But whoso committed adultery with a woman lack understanding. So this woman, she's married, she got her husband, and you dealing with her, behind closed doors, doing it in the park, doing it after dark. That's an old song, doing it in the park, doing it after dark, or something like that. Oh yeah, I can't I can't get the rest of it, but you just have to go listen to it. Doing it in the park, doing it after dark. Oh yeah, some what is it, Backstreet Park or something? I don't know. But anyway, you doing some strange with a married woman. Eventually, it's going to catch up with you. So it says again, but whoso committeth adultery with a woman lack understanding. He that doeth it destroy his own soul. 33, a wound and dishonor shall he get, and a reproach shall not be wiped away. So listen, 33, if this man, let's say he survived this gunshot, let's say he survived it, well, he got a wound. This is something that when he take off his shirt or wherever he shot him at, or his leg or whatever, he's going to remember why that happened. And people are going to look at him not as this respectable judge in town. He's gonna be looked at as dishonored. Like that's the judge that slept with that sheriff or wife, and he claiming to be, this great man in the community and stuff like that. Yeah, they gonna dishonor you. And you might have to step down. Because they want a person in those positions that's humble, that's going to be level-headed, that's going to judge righteously. How they going to look when you trying to do, you trying to let's say a domestic dispute came about, and the man, I will say the woman cheated on the man, and now you got to, in most cases, they always side with the woman, even in adultery, giving her half or all or whatever, or still alimony or whatever. And now you gotta, portray that doing something righteous, but you was caught in adultery. But anyway, I mean, you can look at that any way you want on that, but he might have to step down. That's if he lived from this shooting, but he didn't. And his reproach shall not be wiped away. People are going to be always constantly, and his community, his town, they always going to bring up what happened with the sheriff and the judge. It's going to be, it's going to be talk, family gathering, cookouts, birthdays, or pretty much whenever they pass by the courthouse, they going to remember what happened to them. 34, for jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he would not spare in the day of vengeance. You saw the way he walked up in there and with no mask on, no glove. He had his sheriff overcoat on, stating that he was a sheriff. He letting you know, hey, this is me. I forgot the man's name, but this is me. I'm the sheriff. Yeah, I did it. I came in and I brought justice. Yeah, this double-barrel shotgun right here. He did, he did something to make that man just, he didn't give a damn. He came in there, looked like, he probably had a jealous spirit on him. He just didn't give a damn. And when the man have a jealous spirit on him, believe me, he do not give two fucks. It says here, he would not regard any ransom. It doesn't matter what type of money you got. He want a piece of that ass. Pause. Neither will he rest content. And that rest content is, you begging and pleading for your life. Though thou givest many gifts. So he begging and plead for, like, I got 2 kids and a wife. I'm a young man. I haven't, experienced life as the way I want. He's gonna be begging and pleading. But the judge, he pleading for his life, and the sheriff, he ain't trying to hear it. Like he said, I don't care what you got coming up for you. I don't care what gift you gonna give me or money or whatever. This here has to be done. But this was just my opinion on that. Just my opinion on that, but it will be brought forth on what happened, truly what happened. The reason why this sheriff did what he did. But like I said, this was just, like a little talk or a little rant or whatever you want to call it or whatever, just a assumption. But this here can be anybody. You dealing with a man, woman that's deaf. If you in the ABC community, you dealing with the same sex, hey, that's deaf too. You dealing with someone, kids in a sexual way, that's deaf also. You know, hey, we are living in some perilous time, you know, and people are not going to give a damn about what position you holding, what high position you holding in the community. Judge, a priest, you know, the mayor, sheriff, you know, your governor. They ain't giving a damn. So you better keep these laws and commandments to the best of your ability and not, you know, do those things. Because the Heavenly Father will bring a death angel to take you up out of here. Well, that's all I got to say on that. I'm going to end it right there. Shalom.